time is 11 o'clock on this late Monday night, January 14th, 2019. It is time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, January 14th, 2019. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock, and we have a temperature of... It's 11 o'clock, and it's 14 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is House GOP leaders remove Representative Steve King from committee as summons after backlash. Jamie Gloss describes the night her parents were killed in 88 days of captivity. Trump and lawmakers paralyzed over the shutdown as both sides remain dug in. As UNC Chancellor says she'll present okays removal of the remains of a silent Sam statue. Shaw's is closing 4 supermarkets across Massachusetts and New Hampshire, as the stores in Massachusetts are Fitchburg, Lynn, Plymouth, and one in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. The Great Boston Molasses Flood of 1919 killed 21 after 2 million gallon tank erupted. Trump AG nominee Royal and Barbara faced questions from several Democrats with eyes on the White House. Governor Will, 2 hostages shot to death at UPS warehouse in New Jersey. Hillary Clinton tweets after recent reports about Trump and Russia. Brexit Theresa May faces a meaningful vote on her ordeal. China sends Canadian to death for drug smuggling. Pompeo and ran toward faces obstacles of a fractious Middle East. Rescuers which went to reach 2-year-old boy who fell down, well in fame. In tonight's Norton special time meeting at the high school tonight, voters from around Norton attended the meeting in which they approved a solar project for Bay Road at 210 Agreement by August, Article 5, which is the further solar voltaic zoning board appeal article. High-speed chase in Norton leads to cocaine traffic charges against Adam Man. Hedge fund called destroyer of newspaper bids for U.S. Today owner Gannett. Redbush's Dan says Apple needs to slash price in China. Ford VW promises more details on Auto Giants Alliance. Executives shovel at NBC hints at CEO succession. Ford Shelby's GT 500 most powerful Mustang ever. Look at that stock today, Al. 96.11 reports at 23.909 for 84. SP5 is after 265 at 25.82.61. And Nasdaq down 65 for 56 at 6905.92. Antarctic ice melted 6 times faster than it did in the 80s. Super Wolf Bud Moon had the China exchange data with NASA for its historic moon in London. Nobel Prize. And scientists will claim black people were technically inferior to whites stripped of honorary title. Even a little marijuana may change teen brain study finds. America is more likely to die of opioid overdose than in a car crash. Baby will hear loss. React abnormally to listen to speaker device. It just but searching just like resurrect on when death becomes life. News from the wires. South Korea has issued dust particle warning in 7 countries in the country as the concentration level of microdust particles has hit a record high. Israel has searched centuries later for Holocaust victims. 3 Swanee County children found dead in the freezer. AG pick parts until Senate heat allowed. Build of the British Russia probe. Trucks traffic in dust loom as Attleboro High School project begins. Accident kills 25 fish at Natural Fish Hatchery in North Attleboro. Attleboro police seek suspect to escape handcuffed from officer. 2 King Phillips students created non-profit to help patients at Boston Children's Hospital. Bridgewater Resource Center, BRED, unexpectedly closes. Weymouth women indicted on murder charges and niece's death. Lawmakers pay the Massachusetts Coast Guard members bid shut down. School committee to pick new Hingham superintendent this week. In Dedham, Norfolk County, grand jury has denied that a former Cohasset middle school teacher accused of molesting 2 students in his class. Jeffrey E. 58 Pembroke was identified on 5 counts. Peter Childu stop, 11:05, and it's 7 for a sports board on this late Monday night. The Boston Celtics fall to the Brooklyn Nets 109-102, and the Boston Bruins fall to the Montreal Canadiens in overtime 3-2, and they got it. In other NBA scores, Houston Rockets 112, Memphis Grizzlies 94, Sean Artist 108, but Senators Spurs 93, Utah Jazz 88, Detroit Pistons 84, 4-3, 11 in the fourth quarter, Sacramento Kings 54, Portland Trailblazers 44 at halftime, and LA Clippers 36, New Orleans Pelicans 32 at the end of the first quarter. And our NHL scores: Edmonton 5, Buffalo 2, 17-36, 11 in the third. Carl Avalanche 6, Toronto Maple Leafs 3, New Jersey Devils 8, Blackhawks 5, Philadelphia Flyers 7, Minnesota Wild 4, St. Louis Blues 4, Washington Capitals 1. And the Nautilus ice hockey team suffers 5-2 loss at Foxborough Sports Center against the Foxborough Warriors. Without LeBron, Lakers a new loss versus the Cavaliers. Kyler Murray will be full to the bird easier NFL just for high risk MLB future. And TJ Dilson here ranked ratings and Henry to UFC on ESPN Plus. Peter Joe Dusab, 11:06 on this late Monday night. Time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Baby! Looking good on the MBTA subway commuter rail to ferries. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England and Rhode Island. Looking good in Connecticut. Looking good. Service Expressway stop both ends back to the Mass Pike in Boston. And 93 on the northbound side and southbound side, lows on the London, New Hampshire, and up in Northern New England. It's looking good up in Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, except the 93. It's a little slow on London, New Hampshire, and 115 on the northbound side, so it's circle back towards Montreal. Peter Chill Dusab, 11:07 on this late Monday night, and it's time now for a Peter Chill weather report. Snow off the coast of Nova Scotia, and some snowflakes east to Quebec and extreme northwestern portions of Maine and west central portions of Quebec. Otherwise, it's a clear. Otherwise, some clouds around the Boston vicinity of western Berkshires and Massachusetts and some Vermont. But otherwise, it's a clear cold night in New England. Temperatures at the teens, the low 20 with a 32-degree wind in Provincetown, Massachusetts, 29, the 2nd New Hampshire, and 23 in Concord, New Hampshire. But otherwise, it's a teens, the single numbers, much in Northern with 2 below Mount Taylor, Vermont, and 6 below Caribou, Maine, and 2 below in Bangor, Maine. Okay, look at that forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, mostly good sky, 40 degrees, light northwest wind. For Tuesday, sunny skies, how about 35 degrees, light northwest wind. For tonight, clear. Light 20 degrees, calm wind. Wednesday, sunny skies, how about 39 degrees westbound, 8 miles an hour. For Wednesday night, mostly good sky, 18 degrees, northwest wind about 7 miles and coming north of the midnight. For Thursday, as light touches snow after 3 p.m., mostly sunny skies, 29 degrees, and a low 22 northward about 5 miles coming in the morning. Chance patient 20%. Shoot up to 70% at Friday. Rated show like before today, but then just wait between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Mostly cast about 41 degrees and a low 21. Level wind coming in west about 6 miles in the morning. Just patient 6%. For Saturday, so like me after 5 p.m. Punch skies about 30 to about 24 degrees, and just patient is 75%. For Sunday, rated freezing rain at 37 and a low 11 degrees at east with about 5 to 7 miles coming north the edge. Just patient is 70% of Martin Luther King Day. Punch skies about 20 degrees northwest 10 miles and cut side 20 miles an hour currently, and not it is. Fair skies and 14 degrees, and that's going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, January 14th, 2019. Viewers, hope you have a good night. When you get by the age, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Hope you have a good night.